Oh, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's talk a little bit about finding distance, rate, and time. Okay, let's get it going. So let me just start by saying this. If you're looking for rate, which is also the same as speed, okay, rate of speed, well, finding the rate is distance divided by time. Finding time is distance divided by rate. And finding distance, in order to do that, you must do rate times time. Okay, straightforward enough. What if we have questions here, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to get a question and they're going to give you two of those in the question and ask you to find the third. All right, so if we start here and we say Sam drove 30 miles in 5 hours. How fast was Sam driving? Okay, think about somewhere 30 minutes from where you live. If it took you 5 hours to get there, you're driving pretty slow, right? All right, so if we put it up here on the board, that would be R equals, the distance is 30 miles divided by the time, 5 hours. Okay, so that tells us that Sam was driving 6 miles per hour. All right, pretty fast. No, I'm kidding. All right, moving right along. What if we had distance and rate in the question and they're asking us about time? Okay, so if it said, how long will it take Sam to drive 30 miles while going 5 miles an hour? Okay, well, we will just do T equals, we have the distance, that's 30 miles, okay, divided by the speed, 5 miles an hour. And so when we do this, we find out that it will take Sam 6 hours to drive 30 miles while going 5 miles an hour. Okay. Did I wind up with the same question twice? Okay. How long will it take Sam to drive 30 miles while going 5 miles an hour? Okay. And lastly, we have distance rate, finding distance here. All right, so it says Sam drove 6 hours while going 5 miles per hour. How far did Sam drive? All right, so then that would be the distance equals rate of speed, okay, is 5 miles an hour times the number of hours, that's 6 hours. And so D would give us 30 miles, okay? 30 miles, all right. Let me just look over this one more time. Sam drove 30 miles in 5 hours. How fast was Sam going? 6 miles per hour. All right. How long will it take Sam to drive 30 miles while going 5 miles per hour? Okay. 6 hours. And Sam drove 6 hours while going 5 miles per hour. How far did Sam drive? Okay. 5 times 6, that gives us 30 miles. One quick thing though, let's say they said Sam drove 30 minutes, okay, while going 5 miles an hour. How far did Sam drive? Well, the thing is, we're not going to do 30 times 5, okay? Because if you drove 5 miles an hour for even less than 1 hour, you're not going to travel 150 miles. So what we're going to do is convert this 30 minutes into hours, okay? How we convert any amount of minutes into hours is simply to put what we have in minutes over 60, because 60 minutes gives us 1 hour. You know that. Okay, and that's going to give us 0.5. So now we can work the problem out. Okay, so now we would have the rate would be 5 miles per hour times the amount of time, which is 0.5 hours. Okay, and then we would work that out, and it would let us know that Sam drove 2.5 miles. Okay, before we close out, there is this triangle that I've seen, and it's helped me out a lot just to remember which is which, okay, when I'm trying to find something. Okay, so distance is always going to go on the top. Then I have rate and time here, okay? So whatever I'm looking for, I need to cover that up. So if I'm looking for how long did it take, which would be time, I would cover that up, and this triangle here helps me to remember that if I'm looking for time, then that is D over R, okay? Distance divided by rate, okay? If I'm looking for the rate, then I would cover that up, and this reminds me that it's D over T, distance divided by time. And if I'm looking for distance, I would cover that up here, and that would remind me that in order to find distance, I have rate times time. All right, I hope that was able to help you out a little bit, this quick video on how to find distance, rate, and time. Have a great rest of your day.